Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I feel the markets have entered some kind of depression mode in the markets, and a lot of people are panicking. It's not panic anymore, it's just acceptance. It's like depression, like no one's fighting it, no one's aggressive anymore. It's like starting to go into quietness. And this happened in 2016, 2017, 2018. If you remember that time, we had that big peak in 2016 on New Year's. 2017 it crashed. It was like then some euphoria over the year, some hopium pumps, and then it entered a point when it just dropped so much that people just got depressed. They started fighting. Then they didn't believe in crypto anymore. So we had all the fighting with all the drops, FTX, Binance, etc., etc. Now people have entered this like quiet kind of, in a way, not believing that crypto is real. People questioning themselves, questioning the stock markets. And again, this is when you can make money. So if you sold in November with me, beautiful. And you have a lot of cash now. If you didn't, try to get cash, try to invest as much, like start looking into the markets, because the time to make real money is now. The time to, now is when the money is made at the top at 69K. That's when the money is like claimed. You know what I mean? Or like, that's when you sell, when like we sold in November, that's when, so now is actually when you can make the money, right? At the moment, I'm buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, but I'm very heavy into crypto now with MCRT because I'm the founder of that project. It's a $10 million project at the moment, but we have massive volume and a massive supply and an amazing project and an amazing team. So my net worth, I have a huge amount of net worth in MCRT. So I'm more sticking towards buying Google. At the moment, I'm buying a lot of Google as stock, buying Tesla when it comes down a little bit more, buying Meta, I'm buying TSM. These are the stocks that I'm buying right now because so heavily in crypto. But if not, what I like in crypto at the moment is BNB and BTC, CRV. These names are oversold, and I'm going to show you in the technicals. And don't rush. Right now, a lot of you are panicking. Maybe you have like some money that you pulled aside. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck. Enjoy the journey. When I was young and I was like 18, or when I first like started traveling and living on islands and doing whatever I want in life, I didn't have huge amounts of money. And when I look back, those were the times that were extremely beautiful. I mean, I still had like a few $100,000, but it's not about, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, that was a time when you're enjoying the journey and like the experience. So, okay, say all of a sudden you became rich right now. Beautiful. Now, what would you buy with all this money? What would you do? How would your life be different? Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. Now we're going to the technicals, and you can see the markets are, we got a little bit green on Tesla yesterday. I'm liking Bit, it's showing strength in this market, and this was very overly heavily sold with FTT, FTX, etc. Bit is Bybit's exchange token. It got look at that huge drop, and then it's like it had this big bounce, and then we had the FTX crash, and all people panicked in exchanges, just getting annihilated. But there's no way to gauge support on technicals because it's a new token. You don't have any supports. You can't see where there's like a very strong support. So better, in my opinion, unfortunately, to avoid it at the moment. MCRT is holding up very strong. This is the project that I'm the founder of. I'll do TEA on it sometimes, but let's go into Bitcoin. Bitcoin, blue line, time to buy. Can break. That's what I think the formation is at the moment. If you're looking at the formation, so you've got this big trend, 2018, 2016. Oh, let's look at it like this. So let's look at history. So this was the big one that happened in 2016. Bitcoin 20K, then it came down. Then we had these bounces, two big bounces. Then it just bled out. Then it was like quiet and depression bled out. And then another one in 2019. So you can see that was having a similar, so you can see this formation here. If I bring it up, you see this pattern? That's what the whole 2016 big bull run looked like. And now when we go, so we take that and we look here, that's what the 2021 big bull run looked like. So we have more downside, that's for sure, to the blue line, in my opinion. We could have this big drop, but this was when the first big crypto trading exchange, not Mt. Gox, it was the next one after that. I forgot the name. BitMEX. That's when BitMEX and Arthur Hayes actually saved crypto markets. Oh no, that was in 2020 here in March. This was the end of that bull run, 2017. Bitcoin went from 20K all the way to 3K. And look at that. It had this big downtrend and it kind of stabilized. had this big downtrend and then stabilized and then had a big drop and then this burying period. Let's look here. So here we've had this big drop. We had actually one massive wave, one second massive wave, big drop. And this drop was the FTX crash. This drop was the Luna crash. It's interesting. Short term, so long term, amazing buy at that blue line and going down. Short term, we're in this channel on Bitcoin. Same long from earlier today, slightly in the profits. Oh no, we didn't take that because it didn't activate the trade. I'd still short term be going long on Bitcoin. It's for a breakout towards 18,000. But at the moment, I'm liking, like if I want to be making money, I'm buying a lot of Google. You have to do your own due diligence. This is what I'm doing in the markets. But if we look at like Google, I like Google down here. Look at this. This is like $1 trillion company. It's dropped. Google has gone down now 40%, 38%. At the bottom, it was actually down 45%. Google, one of the biggest companies in the world, 45%. So this is across the board. It's not just cryptos. This would be the best place to buy Google if it comes down to here at 80. But up when we bought it, buying it here at 82 is almost close to that anyway. Amazing for the long term, like huge profits. And if anyone's like, oh no, I don't like crypto. What I like to look at money is, you have money, don't get married to any investments. I like to find the companies that I believe will be massive, have really good potential, can dominate markets, have a moat. That means they're hard to be someone to take over the industry. They make a lot of profits. They're like digital. I like digital. Why? Because, okay, say a manufacturer, Boeing, makes a plane. It builds a plane. It spends hundreds of thousands of dollars. All these workers, all these parts, all these rivets, all this plastic, building the engines, the Rolls-Royce freaking engines, these turbojets. It builds a plane and then it sells it. Nice. It made some profits. Digital, they build it one time. So Google build, or Microsoft builds Microsoft Word. They build it one time and then they sell millions and hundreds of millions of Microsoft Word files, the software all over the world, and they're making huge profits, but they only had to build it one time. So digital companies, that's why I like digital companies so much. My thoughts on the market. I'm still trading. At the moment, I'm acquiring a lot of stocks because of heavy allocation in crypto because of MCRT, which is like very powerful project. I'm the founder of it. Do your own due diligence, but we're doing amazing. Check it out. And if there's a lot of people that lost a lot of money in Luna and FTX, in 2016, same thing. We had the same things happen, like massive bull market. Everyone lost everything. They didn't believe in the projects, massive drops in the markets. They didn't have me telling them to sell in November. There were some guys, but like I sold in November at the top and I warned everyone that in 2016, it was too new of an industry. It went in like 1 month. No one really knew that it would have that such a drastic drop. And what that times was, it's like go efficient, find projects, find really good projects. Bitcoin was the only thing. Ethereum survived all this. BNB survived, but not many actually survived through that bear market. And it also shows you to be diversified. Being all crypto is not such a smart idea when things like this can happen. You need to diversify. That's what I do. Stocks, cryptos, diversification. I still like liquid assets. I like digital companies and I like building companies. If you have no money, get a job. If you have no money to pay, get whatever job. Go work in a coffee shop, cafe, club, whatever you want, make money and use that money to start. First, I wouldn't put it all into Bitcoin, for example, because, okay, say Bitcoin goes up 10x, you turned $100 into 1,000. Nice, not going to do shit for your life. I would try to build businesses with this, try to find digital products that you can make. I would try to work a lot, to hire people to build, think of a product, spend 1 hour a day, record digital content. Maybe if you're like a really good cook, show your cooking skills, show recipes on YouTube. Maybe if you're a really good mechanic, show how to build a car and fix stuff, make courses. I would enjoy the journey. I would learn from people that already succeeded where I want to be. Listen to like the greats like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, listen to investors, listen to like really just people that have already got or done what you want to do. Learn from them and put yourself in the energy. And if you're in a place that's shitty and you're surrounded by people that are shitty, that are bringing you down and it's hard, you need to listen to these affirmations. Listen to these like people that you want to be like. Listen to them on video a lot to outweigh that energy. But don't push out your family and friends. It's not their fault. It's they're stuck in their patterns, their upbringing, their lives, etc. Have an amazing day. Enjoy the journey, because once you get there, do you want to be finished your journey already? It's not a good thing when you finish your journey already. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.